Welcome. I'm Halcyon, and this is the Belief Buffet, a part of Hug Nation. And today I want to talk about the Love Warrior method, which is a way of dealing with social anxiety. I experience social anxiety. I have most of my life. And for me, that can involve all sorts of thoughts leading up to an opportunity to be social. I start to think about what might happen, where I'm going to park, how am I going to figure things out if there's things that I've never done before. And what I experience in those moments, especially as I'm going into a social situation and I am starting to get this feeling of nervousness. In me, it's often a tightness in my chest. And what I'm experiencing is this defensiveness. I am falling into defensiveness. I'm falling into fear. And I'm starting to worry, what if I do this? What is the right thing to do? What should I do? This defense motion. And from that place of defense, of thinking, what should I do? There's all sorts of opportunities to be wrong, to not do what somebody else thinks I am going to do or is expecting me to say. And that defensive possibility of so many pathways that can be wrong is paralyzing at times. And it puts me into this place where I'm not really grounded. I'm not really dialed into my truth. I'm struggling to get my footing. And often I will, skip a social situation because I'm anticipating being in that space, so I avoid it. And that can be, going to an event. It can be passing someone on the street. It can be a phone call. And so what I work on doing is to use the Love Warrior method, which is to go on the offense. Shift from defense to offense. And what I mean by that is, instead of worrying about how I'm going to respond or what I should do, think about what I want to do, who I am intending to be. And for me, that's a love warrior. If you're listening, that's probably you too. I kind of bring the love warrior guide into most of what I do. But when I say love warrior, what I am meaning is that I am responsible for bringing connection, for bringing light, for bringing love, for bringing kindness into the world. That's who I want to be. And if I can see myself as actively doing that and bringing that intention into whatever happens, then I am in this active mode. And I kind of have to psych myself up for it. Kind of have to be like, okay, I'm going to be that person as I go into this interaction. What happens, though, is when you go from defense to offense, if you are intending to be that person, it's way easier to be successful than to try to defensively do what you should do, because you're in control. And if somebody responds negatively, if somebody, doesn't get your jokes or whatever might happen in a social situation that would, make that anxiety feeling, truthful, that make it be an accurate, worry. Reality is, of course, we all know that the fear is almost always worse than the reality. But that's why we need these tools to overcome that fear and get from fear to love. So for me, psyching up and going from defense to offense is a way to do that. And then when you're in offense, when you're in, I am this, I am bringing this to the world, if somebody doesn't respond well to that, so what? And the reason why I add warrior to it than just lovey, fuzzy person is because it does take courage. It takes bravery to put anything out there and deal with the consequences. Even if the consequences are rare, there are going to be times when people don't respond well, when people are rude, when people, don't have time for you or make you feel small. But they cannot make you feel that way if you are acting in your purpose. not mattering what you do, who you are being. And so if you are being that love warrior, if you're psyching yourself, yes, I am bringing kindness, then you have a mission. And this interaction is just another way for you to be in your mission, in your purpose. As opposed to like, if I'm in defensiveness, I'm like, here's a place where I could fail. No. This is an opportunity for you to be what you are here to be. And that's why I do the love mornings every morning, because I need that. I need the psyching up. I need the group sharing, the foundational feeling of like, okay, there's more of us out there, that we're all gonna remind each other, yes, right, we're here to be more connecting. There's beautiful people out there in the world. The chance of you being a love warrior and finding another love warrior to then amplify each other's power is, the odds are great that that's going to happen. And the impact and the power to you and the experience that you have when you get to connect with another person, it's all worth it. That's why we're here. So that's why I'm doing love mornings. You're always welcome. 9 a.m. Pacific. I'm doing those on Facebook right now. And it's why I do the Pink Path. Why I host a group coaching program to try to help us all, me included, get to that place of, wait, I don't need to be focusing on what I should do. I need to get clear on who I want to be and then find opportunities to be that. Now, if I forget that, I slip into a little fear. I get to practice this every day, and I encourage you to do this. Go for a walk around your neighborhood. Go to a walk around place where there's people. Not a ton, because you don't want to be like, a hectic mall might be too much, but maybe, give it a try. Let me know how it goes. I go on my morning walk, and as I approach people, I often have an instinct to avoid their eye contact, leave them alone, and then I go, wait, no, I'm a love warrior. And I say, good morning. Now, sometimes people don't even look up. And yep, that feels shitty. And then that voice that says, you should have kept to yourself, says, okay, don't do that again. You're annoying. But then I remember, wait, this is just a voice inside me. It's often the loudest, but that's not who I want to listen to. I want to listen to this badass love warrior voice who's like, no. Hey, that's why you get your warrior stripes, because sometimes it hurts. And it's okay to shut down occasionally, practice some self-care, but it's the getting back up and saying, hello, good morning to the next person. That's what makes you proud to be who you are. So this morning, saw a young dad and his kid walking by, and the kid's in a stroller with a very authentic looking fireman outfit. And it was like, good morning. And the two of them waved, good morning. I was like, yes. That, not only is the kid gets to see a world that is open to connection, the dad gets to demonstrate this connection to his kid. This is what we're all doing. Role modeling to each other a world that we want to live in. Being the change. And when we can feel purpose behind our actions, I think that's when we can really summon the courage it takes to be out there, offense, greeting the world, sharing our light, making the world a better place simply by connecting, sharing our truth, showing kindness, looking for the little opportunities to connect, and love warrior opportunity. Hello. Ooh, love warrior opportunity. Here, have $1. Love warrior opportunity. Let me get the door. Ooh, love warrior opportunity. Let me listen instead of speak. Whatever the person that you want to be is, finding opportunities to be that person can get us over the fear that creeps in for those of us who struggle with those kind of voices that do not serve us. Or maybe at one time served us, worked to protect us, but maybe we don't need them quite as much anymore. So thank you for all your efforts to keep me safe. But I hear you. You can go back now. And I will say, good morning. And I will say, I love you.